Hey, we back up in the field. What y'all got going on? Just need to get a little bit of adjustment here. It's your girl Lati back with another intuitive message. Spirit called me back to this here book. You already know how to be great. Spirit says, what's sending you back to this morning's message, that all of that spirit of intelligence, that goodness that's up in there, yes, you know how to be great. Hey guys, just want to tell you real quick, I always kind of go back just a little bit and take a peek at the message to see the quality, stuff like that. I'm working on my, get better at this thing, delivery and all that stuff, So I noticed that when I move too much, I get animated. My camera seems to go in and out of focus, like does some sort of weird thing. So I'm going to try and remain still, but spirit be getting to moving and we get animated. So work with your girl. Spirit says we need some new equipment, that we're going to do some investment into to self, into our vision and dreams. So we're going to do that. And it's, we growing. Just had to put the disclaimer. So work with your girl. Stay with your girl and see what it's go. All right. So you already know how to be great. That's what Spirit said. Let's get that in there. Is it there? All right. That look clear. Bring that back. Yes. See it? Yep, I saw it. You already know how to be great. Yes. Spirit says when a performer, you the we, is willing but unaware of a specific issue that tear, you don't know what that tear is. The upper left hand, well, we don't have to go into this model here. It says discussion is generally not that difficult. Even if you are unaware, but you are willing to work on, again, self-discovery, right? You are willing to go on this journey of self-discovery, but you are unaware of the specific tears. Having the conversation with self and in spirit is not difficult. It's not. Because, again, Source knows all. Source knows you. Your manufacturer knows you. Your highest self knows you. Your spirit, your highest you, your true essence knows you. It knows everything that you think was in your heart space, the conflict, the hurt, the grief, the pain, the frustration, the depression, the anxiety. It knows your joy. It knows what you desire. On a high vibrational and a low vibrational, it knows your entire spectrum, right? It knows you wholly. So when you are willing, you get to a space in a place in your heart where your mind, this heart mind space, when you get that into a place where you are willing now to come in and go on this self-discovery journey, it's not hard. It's not, because the source has been waiting for you to come inside. Right, and it's probably like, again, we talk about that gut be speaking to you. Yeah, those voices from inside of the kingdom be calling you out and giving you, speaking to you and kind of giving you. But when you really enter into this thing and acknowledge what's in here and engage with it, let's get on to it, because they talk about that. It says, most of the time, you can simply go to the performer and say, and the performer and now is kind of flipped, right? You being the willing vessel, you can go to the performer, which is the spirit, right? Your spirit, which is going to perform your essence, your trueness is going to perform this. You on one level can go into your spirit on the inner level as to who's going to perform the work through you, right? If you with me on this thing, you will say, hey, there's something we need to talk about. Oh, yeah. Having that conversation early in the day, you in this heart, mind space, mental connectivity going into there, having that inner layer conversation and say, this is what we need to talk about. My mental consciousness in my heart, bringing this inside of the kingdom. That conversation, you'll find that it's easy because they already know. They waiting on you to come in and bring it, right? And bring it. So you can say, hey, there's something we need to talk about. And they'll say, sure, what is it? Yeah, okay, yeah, well, come on in. Yep, we here. And the person will engage. Those spirits will engage. They will activate. They will come to activation and engagement with you for your enlightenment. Right? Because they already know. And they were talking to you, giving you the inklings and whisperings. And sometimes we go against gut. We don't lean into gut. We don't go back in and really stand on that and be firm. And or even if you feel like you made the right decision in the moment and it just didn't pan out the way that you envisioned it, right? Know that you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. And all that tear did was give you more material, source material, more self material for you to go in and take that in and have the discussion. We made this decision thinking that we did the right thing based on what we know at the time, but we need to bring this thing in now so that we can get more revelation, right? We can make the connections between what we feel here was being told, what we're being told here, what we feel here, maybe even what we speak out, right? And what we are thinking. All of those things coming together, you have to bring them back in balance. And once you go inside, you can do that. You can do that. You can get back into balance. Yes, yes. And as a result of having those internal conflicts, going into the kingdom and speaking with your spiritual self, with you that's in there, yes, your true essence, you can move immediately into a breakthrough. Again, that conversation is going to lead you to that revelation we were just saying. It's that breakthrough conversation to deal with your performance issues. Whatever it is that you're trying to perform, whatever it is that you're trying to materialize, manifest, create, whatever, however you want to frame it, describe it, it's a lot of words we could say that mean the same thing. Be descriptive, but you get the picture. The bottom line that Spirit wants to bring and tell us in this moment, is that the intelligence inside of you that you're made from, that intelligence that lives within this gut space in the kingdom, yes, you can go to it with everything as long as you're willing, right? And we see that across many texts. Again, this one right here tells us that you already know how to be great. That internal intelligence lives within you. And you can go as long as you're willing to go inside yourself and sit, meditate, take those conversations in there and know that you're going to be received. Receive you. Receive you in love and mercy, right? Lending on compassion with empathy, sympathy, listening to self for understanding, right? And revelation, right? And then once you receive revelation, listen to self, check in so you can get instruction and lean into that instruction. Trust yourself, trust your gut. Right? And when you trust that gut and lean into that movement, when it says move this way, move this way, move this way, and you just start bobbing and weaving and flowing through this thing, and all you know is you like this, moving forward, just moving forward. I can't move too much. I told y'all to get hype, and then everything get to blurring. It don't look blurry when I'm doing this here, but I'm sure when I saw it on the playback, I was like, ooh, that's kind of, we're going to have to work this thing out. So Spirit says we're going to have to make that investment. We will. Sometimes my priorities be misplaced. I'm an interior decorator, y'all. I love it. And I just found a deal at Walmart for these chairs that's normally $69.99 for $17. I went and bought a whole set. I got a new set of 4 and an extra white one. Oh, yeah. I almost bought 2 today. Spirit said just get 1. Just get the extra blue one you need, because you got 3 blue and you only got, you can have a whole set. You can do that. Yeah, but the rest of that, you need to put that down. So, we did. We listened. But anyway, y'all get the picture. Go into the Spirit today and sit and see what that gut say. Yes, and follow it. Follow your intuition. Your gut don't lead you wrong. Oftentimes we go wrong because we don't listen to that gut. Yes, that kingdom speaking to you is calling out to you, because that heart space is calling out to it. And they talking in here. And they conflict because we need to get this here aligned with this here. And then we'll speak out what they both saying together, because we're going to have all of that bonded. Word is bond. Yes, sealed. And we seal it with an ashe. How do we do that? Because, hey, Source gave us the power. The kingdom is here. I stand on my authority in my kingdom. Absolutely. And I put the I am on that. The I am is on that word right there. For my highest good and my highest self, edifying onto self and edifying onto Source. Oh yeah, that's a ashe all day. Because see, we came to bring the above below. Yeah, so that heaven can touch earth as we align ourselves, my will with thy will. Oh yeah. That for sure let that heaven touch earth. Is that right, Spirit? Spirit says yes. Thy will to, thine will allows heaven to, touch earth. Woo! And Spirit says, ashe. Yes, yes. So go ahead on, get yourself in alignment with thy will, right? For your highest good. And watch heaven touch earth. You already here, so you did. You a piece of heaven that already touched earth. And when you get into alignment and let that Spirit speak the voice from the kingdom, you will get those downloads from heaven down into earth. Right on down. Right on down. Oh yeah, they come in. And just lean into it. Trust it. Again, we faith walking. You know these things don't see nothing. It's a wonder how you hear me right now. Go figure out how these things work. Check into that vessel and see the wonderment of you and tell me what it is that you can't do. We threw a whole deck of cards on the floor. That's what we can do when we get excited, y'all. But when I tell you that this deck two split, it ain't cards all over the place. I promise you, if I could show y'all this here, let me get this down. I can't even show y'all. I took that out, so hopefully y'all can still see. Bam. And I'm going to put that down here so we can see what fell. Your commitment is being tested. Y'all see how that split hit the flow like that? Oh, yeah. Our commitment is being tested. If we going to go inside the Spirit and sit there and trust it, commitment and devotion to you, oh, yeah, because see, whenever you seen a deck of cards fall and hit the flow and don't scatter all over the place, you tell me the Spirit don't work up in here. Yes, yes. Want you to know that your commitment is being tested. Stay firm, stay devoted, stay committed to you, to your growth for your highest self. And when you get there, you serve that thing out onto creation. Yes, you do. Give it back. Because the world needs you. The world needs your uniqueness. The world needs your expression. Absolutely. It's in here. Yeah. Everything you need to push that thing out. It's in here. Come on inside. Come on in. I told y'all it's time to come in. Come on in. Miss you. We miss you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I love you just like I love me. And until then, why do I love me? Oh, we can't leave that out. Why do I love me? Because I love the Source. Yes. That principle thing that called all things in creation. Oh, yes. I love that. Yes, I do. Until the next time, y'all, on Tears and Wheat Tarot, if you like what we bringing, go ahead on and subscribe. You never know what the Spirit gonna bring when you come around here. You just never know what you're gonna get. But I pray you get what you need. Just a little morsel. Just a little germ, a little seed for all the strands of wheat in this wheat field. Why? Because you called for good bread. Yes, you are. Now let's get after this day, y'all. Love you and talk to you soon. Ashe.